Jane, you really look beautiful this evening.
Thank you for the wonderful evening. I actually haven't been out in a while.
I know. And that's why I insisted that you come out. I'm still surprised that you did.
Well, you said the magic words this time.
What was that? Please?
No. Orchestral concert. Rachmaninoff. And Concerto No. 1. Those, as you possibly could tell, are irresistible.
Is there anything else irresistible?
No, not really.
Oh, come on. I need to take notes.
It would be better for my sanity that you don't know. Besides, you know how much I love my work.
Yes. A bit too much. I think that you might have a morbid obsession with your work.
No, not really. It's just that I love solving the puzzle, you see. One starts with a blank slate and needs to find the pieces that are hidden. It's extremely fascinating.
I love it when you talk about your work. You get that sparkle in your eye.
Well, anyway, something was wrong this evening, could you tell?
No, I know that you're a musician. Did they possibly get a note wrong?
No, the music was played perfectly, flawlessly even. But did you notice the flautist on the far left?
A flautist? What's a flautist?
That's a flute player.
Why such a strange name?
Focus, John. The flautist's position was all wrong. Even the positioning of her instrument. I mean, the way that she held the flute was all wrong. Did you notice? It was almost like she was struggling to play for some reason. And this piano concerto is not particularly taxing on the wind section.
No, I didn't notice. But I fully trust your judgment. What do you think was up?
I don't know. It's probably nothing. It's more like a gut feeling that something was up.
Maybe it's your work self still plaguing you. One moment, please. Hi, is this John? Yes, sir. No problem at all. Yes, I'm here, actually. With Jane, yes. Copy that, I'll get straight to it.
That was odd.
Indeed it was. Someone has been found dead backstage. Would you like to accompany me, my lady?
I'll never ever have a quiet evening with you around, I've noticed. Oh, it's my flute player.
Yes. It seems like you called it. Your intuition is strong.
Observation, not intuition. She seemed to be off balance somehow, like she was struggling to remain poised in a building being shaken. Look, musicians are well known for swaying to the music while playing their instrument, which is completely unnecessary in my opinion. I've never needed to do that.
You play the piano, if I remember correctly.
The flute too. Such a shame. She was really good. And she spent many hours practicing.
Really? How do you know that?
I'll just look at her fingers right over here. You feel that hardness over there? Lucky for us, she didn't really take much care of her hands. Oh, I see here. She has spatulate fingers with very short nails, so... Either she was a typist, or she played the piano as well. And... There's a sort of spirituality that I can see in her face that tells me that she was a musician through and through. Gosh, music was her life.
Okay, we're just going to wrap up the crime scene, and I'll have it brought to your lab.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'll get ready in the meantime.
Jane, it's late. You can complete your investigation tomorrow.
It's okay. I won't be able to sleep in my empty house anyway. And my mind is extremely busy right now, so might as well continue working.
Would you mind if I accompany you?
That would actually be nice. Thank you, John.
All right. Beheld before you is Miss Violet Rose, 23-year-old flautist, I think you called her, with the Minnesota Symphony Orchestra. Single, not married, lived alone.
Why do you always have to be so dramatic? Strained relationship with relatives?
Yes. How did you know?
She had strained relationships with everyone. You see, getting into the Minnesota Symphony Orchestra is extremely difficult. She would have made many enemies along the way. Looks like she was willing to do whatever it took to get what she wanted. And that usually comes with a very, very strong and stubborn personality, hence strained relationships.
Okay, I'll interview all the other musicians.
No. They won't give their honest opinion to you, and they wouldn't want to get involved either, as any negativity surrounding them would ruin their fragile careers. I would say start with the conductor. He would be more direct. They usually are.
Okay, and afterwards, I will try to find out anything about her friends.
No, she would have had no friends, or very few at least. I mean, look at the state of her fingers. She practically practiced herself to the bone, and practicing an instrument this much leaves very little time for a social life. I should know. This was me during high school.
I love learning more about you.
Okay, measuring her core temperature. Yes, the liver test confirms time of death to shortly after the concert ended. Hey, you didn't flinch this time. I'm proud of you.
And I have a few yellow and purple tubes ready for you.
You're really turning into a valuable assistant. Thank you, John. Could I please have... This is strange. Her neck is practically as stiff as a board.
You mentioned rigor mortis before.
Yes, but the stiffness is usually generalized. I mean, all the joints at the same time. Her neck is stiffer than all her other joints. I think. Could you pass me a grey tube as well, please? I'd like to do a spinal tap on her.
Are you going to take a sample of her spine?
No, not her spine. A sample of her spinal fluid. I just want to check something. You're wearing your mask tightly, right?
Yes. Why?
There's blood in her mouth.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning on kissing her.
Well, great. I'm very glad to hear that. No. The test determining her core temperature will be all wrong. She had a fever. Yeah, that would actually skew the data.
You could tell that she had a fever?
Yes, she died about 2 hours ago. I wouldn't expect the body to be this abnormally warm. I also find it strange that... Hang on. She was completely clothed, right?
Yes, you saw that. As did I.
Yes, but her arms were covered too. That's abnormal.
Not really. It was cool outside. Maybe she...
No, instrumentalists need room to move, especially flautists. Did you notice that all the other flautists had sleeveless dresses?
Well, yes, but...
Tell me you didn't touch her without gloves.
After our first case, I never do, Jane. What's wrong?
Come over here. Let me look at you.
I I don't mind if you do.
John, not now. Turn and face me. Okay. Help me turn her to her side. She's been dead for shorter than 3 hours, so this should be possible. We need to bend her somewhat. I need that sample now.
Oh, she's a bit heavier than I thought.
Yes, it's called dead weight. She's not exactly going to help you turn her.
Yes, I need that.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, on 3 on my count.
Sure.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3.
Hold her steady.
So, what did you think of the concert?
Oh gosh, she's so warm. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's so difficult to feel her vertebrae. Can we fold her a bit more?
Fold her? You mean...
Yeah, if you could hook your one arm at the bend of her knee. Yeah, like that. That's right. And then around her neck. Yes, okay. Then gently pull the two together. Gently.
Like this?
Yes, gently. Gently. Carry on, I'll tell you when to stop. A little bit more. There. Got it. Hold it just like that.
What exactly are you looking for?
I think this is it over here. It's the interspinous ligament between L3 and L4.
A spiny what?
The gap between her spine and her lower back.
And this will tell us who killed her.
Yep. This and her arms.
Her arms and her back will tell us who the killer is.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, there, I have it.
You're not going to cut her open?
No, not yet. The cause of death all points to her arms and her upper chest. You might as well cut her sleeves off. I don't think she'll mind very much.
What is this?
It's petechial ecchymosis. Bruising on the skin. Just make sure that her flute is sealed and that no one has access to it, nor her apartment. She was killed by a very contagious case of bacterial meningitis, and we'll need to give all those present in the orchestra prophylactic antibiotics. It will make them feel horrid, but better horrid than laying on my slab.
I'll call it in. Are you going to be okay here alone for a bit?
Yeah, I'm just going to finish the rest of the autopsy and I'll be on my way. John?
Yeah?
Thank you for tonight. It was nice.